hey, welcome back to World Entertainment, and just showing how out of ideas Hollywood truly is, the X-Men 97, the new animated series that will be coming to Disney Plus, that is a sequel to the original X-Men cartoon. Its executive producer has revealed the series story is informed by his experience as a black gay man. What has that got to do with X-Men? Pretty much nothing. So let's check this out, right? So X-Men 97 executive producer Beau DeMayo recently revealed the series story is informed by his experiences as a gay black man. During Marvel's X-Men 60 Uncanny Years live virtual event, DeMayo discussed the upcoming animated series and explained how the show came to function. As part of this discussion, DeMayo said, came up with a pitched it to Kevin Feige, and him and Brad could not have been more supportive and also just encouraging to make sure we got it right. I think one of my favourite parts was they were truly interested in what my experience as a black gay man was and how it was going to inform the story we were telling. And that to them was that is how we're going to make this authentic, he revealed. Oh, okay. DeMayo then explained, because really what you're talking about with X-Men, I don't care what your religion, your nationality, your sex, your gender. You walk into a room full of people and you've gone, oh my gosh, there is no one in here like me. And I think that is ultimately what X-Men is trying to get at. A lot of contradictories there. He went on, and so then I went into the desert for about 2 weeks, came up with the entire first season, and then came back. And we got Eric, Julia, and Larry to come aboard and be like, am I screwing this up? Such amazing creative partners. Parents, I call them. Just normal and creative support. And then we've just assembled a great team of really amazing directors and artists and storyboard artists and writers to just get this right and really drill down to what I think the X-Men's always going to be about, which is just, we talk a lot about the dream is social acceptance and it's social justice, he stated. DeMayo elaborated, it is, but I think that can sometimes make certain people feel alienated, and for me it's always going to come down to, I think, the X-Men and what we're going to be trying to do with this series is talking about the power of empathy and how it can kind of heal these wounds that turn people against each other. That things like racism and bigotry don't exist, he continued. There's a reason behind it that empathy can kind of help us connect and build those bridges where we can actually say, hey, we are all different, but we have these little things that can still connect us. What an absolute word salad of garbage this idiot just talked about. So let's go back a little bit here, okay? And let's look at how he says the story is informed by his experience as a black gay man. Okay, so you're full on admitting the show is going to be identity politics because it's my experience as a gay black man, and that's the story we're telling. But then he goes and says, I don't care what your religion, your nationality, your sex, your gender is. Well, if you don't care about that stuff, why then are you focusing on that stuff? You're basically being told we're getting a modern take on X-Men with modern values, i.e. identity politics and diversity. The show's meant to be set in 1997. How can you be putting today's issues and today's identity politics crap in something that was set in 1997? You see, this is where they're completely out of ideas. If he wanted to tell a story about the experience of being a gay black man, why didn't he go somewhere else and come up with a story that's not Marvel, not even Disney? Just come up with a story about those experiences he's had and try maybe either crowdfund make it himself or try and sell it to an independent, you know, one of the smaller studios like an A24 or something like that, and express your vision through a brand new story. Why is it getting stuck onto the X-Men? Are we basically being told we're just going to be following around a gay black character for the show? And that's what it's all going to be about? It's all going to be about identity politics? What a waste of time. An utter waste of time. And the fact that Kevin Feige and this other dipshit were so supportive and encouraging and really wanted to know what it was like to be a gay black man. Like, why? Why would two white dudes turn around and go, hey, what was your experience like being a gay black guy? It makes no sense. It's just ridiculous. But again, modern day, what do you want to call it? Modern day takes, basically, being put in something that's meant to exist in 1997. So it's just going to all be completely out of place and a waste of time. And who's going to want to bother with it? What a disaster coming. This guy should have really just went off into that desert, as he said, and come up with his own story that wasn't going to be connected to anything people are already familiar with, and just tell a story about the experiences of a gay black guy. And as I said, float it to another studio or whatever and try and make it a movie or something. But no, they want to inject it all into X-Men. I don't know anymore. Clown world. Anyway, I'll leave it there for this one. So cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.